Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Expos and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Jon Lester is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the catcher, number 96.
Stepping in, Stephen Segui. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A solid start to this one for Jon Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. Felix Hernandez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at ball one. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
2-0. 2-0 now. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. He's running. In there. Now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
A ball and no strikes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-0. Is a curveball that misses high.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Margot is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. Still no score. So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ben Zobrist.
Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He's there and records the first out.
That is it. The third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Diaz tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Hunter Renfroe.
Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, commonly known around baseball as Wild Horse. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
From the belt, the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! Into the bleachers and gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
The first baseman.
First, you'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Lester's 2-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Montreal is out in front, 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. 10.
Curveball taken a little high.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. Down the third baseline. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Hernandez is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hopped up, Rizzo over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Contreras. And he makes the throw to first. Margot is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, John Lester.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Good action on the sinker, 1 and 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes Margot. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0.
Hey! That's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hernandez is ready. Here it comes on 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Stefan Segui. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. One out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Yandy Diaz. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, up there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone into the bleachers. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Montreal leads it 4-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
Leading off.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball one to start the at-bat. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Contreras is looking like a near lock at this point to make the NL All-Star squad. He is currently the leading vote getter at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Chopped up the line to first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. Renfroe is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hernandez into the windup. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Puig. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now.
For Montreal, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now here it comes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So
Now
you're
batting.
moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lester's 2-0 home. Bases are empty, one man out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So now to the plate, Manuel Margot. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
To short. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We've got nobody out here in inning number 5.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Right side, fielded by Encarnacion, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Schwarber, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Segui waits on it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail here 4-0. Jarrell Cotton will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Jarrell Cotton.
Ready now, Willie Adames. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here comes the 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, number 96.
So striding forward now, Stephen Segui. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Contreras. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Victor Caratini is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Victor Caratini.
And right into the shift, taken in by Zobrist. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Caratini on at first, nobody out. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. He waits, now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Barehanded for 1. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Off the plate, ball
There's a
one.
breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fouled away. In the air out toward right field. Puig is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 4-0. Alec Mills is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Striding in once again, Yandy Diaz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch coming, here it is. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Diaz is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. High in the air out to center field. Howe is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Expos are out in front, 4-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Now batting, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Zobrist on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the pitcher, Felix Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Pitch popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Montreal leads it 4-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now back.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. That misses 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got 3 and 2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Albert Almora.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Alvarado.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 2. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Expos on top 4-1. Craig Kimbrell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Willie Adames, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1 and 2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind him early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Stefan Segui. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Zobrist hits a little over the 270 mark. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Nope.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
None out, runners at first and second. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ground ball right side to second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Kimbrel's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Ready for another shot now, Hunter Renfroe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Montreal is out in front, 5-1. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Win would belong to Felix Hernandez if the lead holds up. Here comes the 1-0. Alvarado is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than 1 occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. set and the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. First and second now, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Zobrist on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1, the final total in today's game. The Expos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Felix Hernandez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jose Alvarado works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.